welcome back to Minecraft Let's Play. Today we are going to work on a automatic farm. This isn't going to be AFK, but it is going to be an automatic harvest wheat farm. And we aren't going to be able to get it all planted today. I only have a stack and a partial of wheat seeds altogether, but we are going to get to start it. So my layout is a little bit different. I tend to build mine into the ground rather than up. I find it usually uses less resources and gives me more resources, hence the chests up there. Materials. You are going to need, of course, a bucket of water. Which I've got an infinite source right here, so. Some hoppers, some chests, an iron hoe, any type of hoe will work. Seeds of your choice. This will work with carrots and potatoes, beetroots, as well. It will not work with melons and pumpkins. If you were building it above ground, you're going to want a secondary building block. We have ours here and here. Dirt, because, well, you'll see in a moment. Pistons, very important. We will be placing those first. A lever and redstone dust. And those are the important parts for this one. Next, you're going to want to formulate it, or not really formulate it, but build it. So for the design I have here, you're going to have one hollowed out portion here going all the way down. The important thing is that this first row has to be 7 blocks long. The next row has to be 7 blocks long. Your last and final row can be 8 or 9 blocks, but that can only be the last row. Why? Because a water stream only flows 8 blocks and stops. So if this was 8 blocks, my water stream would stop here. Instead, you need it to flow to the next level. So you're going to have this stream here. You are not going to put water in. Then you are going to have one, and this is going to remain blank. Nothing is going to go here. You can fill this in with dirt, like I have mine, or you can make this all stone. You can make it all deep slate. Your choice. I'm going to go ahead and take this and not make it dirt. And we will fill that in here in a little bit with the block of our choice. 4 blocks, water stream, an additional 4 blocks, or in this case 8 blocks, water stream, an additional 4 blocks. Because this system that we did today only has 2 water streams, it is only 16 farm blocks long. We only made it 3 layers. You can make it, theoretically, you can staircase it down 30 levels if you want. I only did 3. This is a pretty big farm as it is. So to the actual building next part. We are going to ignore this section here for the moment with the exclusion of that. And then we are going to go ahead and you are going to dig up a row here of what you've already put down. Reason for that will be explained here in just a moment. Next, you're going to select your pistons and, oh crap, I put this in the wrong spot. Okay, 3 up, sorry. 1, 2, 3 up, 3 up. You don't have to take this layer of dirt out. I have found that it does make things easier. you want your pistons facing down so that once it extends, it is blocking this path right here. It's air block that I'm pointing at. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can make this a piston if you want to. It's sort of a race of resources that we don't have, so I'm just going to make that a deep slate block. Oh. You want to make sure all of your pistons are facing downwards. And there we go. It is all the way across. Next, you are going to want, so you have your piston block here, you have empty space here. So you're going to put water back there. You can fill it in above the water source blocks if you want to. You don't have to. It does sometimes make it easier. And there we go. Next, you are going to go ahead and put your lever there. You can put it on top, you can put it on the side, it doesn't really matter. I chose to put mine on this side for reasons, and I fell off. And I fell in again. That is probably the worst part about building it into the ground, is getting back up afterwards. There you go. Next, above this lever, you are going to put your redstone. Now you do have to remember that redstone, oh, and I do not have enough redstone dust with me. That's fine, I forgot something else as well, so we have to run back up to the house. Take our bed with us because it is almost that time. Come on, Mr. Cat. redstone here. Crafting table. Should be more than enough. Ooh. That might be a little bit difficult. Okay, I will go bed too. There we go. Now you can do the second part one of two ways. I could either A, put a repeater along the one side, or an extra lever along the one side, or we can do what I'm about to do and use a repeater. And so what a repeater does is it just extends the redstone signal. So a redstone signal only lasts 16 blocks, I believe, from the source. So from that lever, right above that lever, the redstone piece right above the lever is going to be 16. The redstone, so the redstone here is 16, 15, 14, 13, so on and so forth, until you get to like here, where power is 1. So right here, going to go ahead and put that redstone repeater, and then that redstone dust, extend it one more there. And so as you can see down here, all of that is now filled in with water. And we can go ahead and take this dirt and fill back in here. And you can go ahead and fill in your water source too. Should have probably filled up my water bucket, but the ocean's not far away. Next, you're going to want to come back here and you're going to want to block off that water here. The rest of these, you can go ahead and till the ground and plant your crops. Here, before you do that, you are going to want to cover your waterways. If you do not cover your waterway, there is a chance, very slim, but there is a chance that, I shouldn't say very slim, but if you don't cover your waterway, your crops, once this, so the way this works is once your crops are all done, you flip the lever, the pistons contract, and the water flows down, harvesting all your crops. If these sides are not covered, your water can just flow down. When that happens, A, you'll get a double stream here and this won't shut off, is what A can happen, and B, your crops can fly into this waterway and then it won't get collected by the hopper system down here that we're about to put in. So, right here, you're going to want to extend one more and put your block here. No, that's wrong. Take that out. Put the block in there. You can cover that last bit or you don't have to. That is completely up to you. There we go. And then whichever direction you put your extra 2 slots here, you are going to put your hoppers facing that direction. So I'm going to put a hopper. So first thing, put a chest at the edge. And this is where this system gets most item expensive, is in putting that hopper line at the ends, that collection system in. And you can put them here, or sometimes I will put the chest, especially if I'm doing a bigger system lengthwise, I will put the collection chests here in the center. I did it on the edge. And I'm going to go ahead and put a second chest in here. And that gives us 2 chests. That shouldn't actually be there. There we go. Go ahead and put that there. You can extend this chest system however far you want. I'm only going to do 2 right now. And then basically this second spot here, you can either run your chest, add an extra hopper there and run your chest right here with this as an empty space. Or I do that if I'm going to run this redstone, the lever here, start it clear down there, and run the redstone wire there. If I'm running this above ground, which it's in the ground a little bit, so don't have to worry about that there. But here, what you do need to worry about is extending this farther, exactly like you did there, to keep the water from running into your track here. Because it will run this way, and then your crops will end up in this corner over here. Did not bring any more deep slate, so that's just gonna have to go there. And there you go. I took out that chest because if I open that up, you can't run a second thing. So, that will have to be fixed eventually. But we will come back and plant here in just a minute. Because it is almost time for the hostile mobs to come out. I did not recollect our bed. Go. We are going exploring that next episode. No, honestly, we're not. Exploration of this big ravine is scheduled, but next episode we are doing our cow crusher. So, cool trick. If I take my torches out of this hand and I put wheat seeds in that hand, and I have this hoe in this hand, and I click it just like I just did that plant, it will automatically plant the seed for you. And we did just get our planting achievement as well. After you have this all hoed up and you are replanting it after this has already been run runs, do be careful, because otherwise that will happen. To me, I just usually keep an extra hoe in the chest up there. Like I said, we won't get this all planted today. I have one seed left. But it is a good start, and we can invest more seeds as we get seeds. Now, we can't finish this today. I don't have enough sand. And we've got some lovely beaches, but I don't really want to mess up our beaches just for sand. The way I usually finish this is I cover the top in glass and pull it down and wrap it around. And I'll do a little entrance, usually by the lever. So I'll probably do a staircase down or something on this side. And that glass will start right above this redstone and go all the way down, and it will cover that redstone. Because of course, you don't leave redstone uncovered, which unfortunately right now our redstone is all uncovered. So, in the meantime, however, that is our farm. And you can see we've already got a couple of plants growing. And you can make this however long you want. The edges usually have to be 4. Unless you want to run an 8 like this with water on either sides. To me, I always add the extra 4 just because farming mechanics. And that's that. Thank you for watching this episode, and I will see you next Minecraft day.